Hey everybody, welcome back to the Karim Ghelani Show, where we talk about health, wealth, bringing more abundance into our life, the human psyche, and increasing our vibration as well as our frequency. So today we're going to talk about an interesting subject, manifesting through forgiveness. So the first place you have to start is right here. Forgive yourself for anything that you may have done intentionally or unintentionally. Forgive yourself. Remove that from your psyche. Remove that from your conscious and your subconscious brain, that you are no longer that person, that you have created a new story in your life, and that you are now a person of joy, compassion, and love. And that's where you keep your heart. Forgiveness starts from you. Now, the second thing, people might have hurt you in the past. I know people have hurt me in the past. We've all been hurt by different people in different ways, and sometimes these things are unforgivable, you might say. However, forgiveness is not a passive act. It's an act of power. It's an act of self-mastery. It's an act to improve your overall well-being. You're not doing it for the other person. You're doing it for your own mental well-being. So you can remove all negative emotions such as resentment, anger, hatred, bitterness. The frequency and the vibration of those emotions and words is low. It's draining. So you must forgive anybody that's hurt you, no matter how high, no matter how much they've hurt you. They all came here to teach you a lesson. That toxic ex that made you feel unworthy. They taught you about strength and resilience. That friend who wasn't there for you when you needed them the most taught you about discernment, and that when you pick up a friend, you pick up your destiny. Maybe it's that business partner who betrayed you. They taught you how to use discernment in business, using your intuition, picking up on verbal cues, body language. Now that's made you a stronger person. So you can either use that pain and transmute it to strength and resilience, or you can use that pain and stay in that frequency of resentment and anger. Those are merely chains that are holding you back from achieving the best version of yourself. And the best version of yourself at the core is pure love and forgiveness. And the trauma that you felt when that person or those people hurt you was real. So when people say trauma isn't real, I tell them you haven't experienced trauma, but it's transmutable. That's the good news. Trauma is transmutable. Your emotional state is transmutable. Negative emotions can be transmuted into positive emotion, into joy, into compassion, into love. Now, when you remove resentment, anger, hatred, bitterness from your body, your mind, your soul, you leave space for manifestation to come in. You leave space for good people to enter your life. You leave space for good experiences to enter your life. You leave space for better business people to enter in your life, better coworkers, better colleagues, better romantic partners, better friends, because now you're at a high frequency. You're at a high vibration. And what do I always say? When you stay at a high frequency and a high vibration, you manifest and attract high vibrational experiences and high frequency experiences. Now, how do we do this? You must be saying it's easy to say, but what is the process? I'm going to tell you the process right now. This isn't metaphysics right now. This is scientific. I want you to close your eyes and imagine every single person that's hurt you in your life. And this may be triggering, but do it anyway, because by the end of this video, you are going to feel much lighter. You're going to have a spark in your step. You're going to have a twinkle in your eye that you haven't had for years, because you have removed all of those negative energies from your life. Make a mental note of each and every person that's hurt you in your life. In your mind's eye, say their name and say, "Name, you hurt me. However, I forgive you and I let you go in peace, love, and light." Keep doing that for each person. Now, a method that you could use to even strengthen that is to do a cord cutting ritual. Here's what I did, and it worked for me. When you're saying those words, "Name, you have hurt me. I am now releasing you." Imagine a cord tying the two of you together. And this is not a positive cord, my friends. This is full of anger, resentment, and bitterness. So you must cut that cord. So in your mind's eye, picture that cord. Now picture a pair of scissors. Picture yourself cutting that cord and that person going out into the cosmic universe, and send them love, light, and hope and faith that they find their way. Now you have cut that energetic cord. Now you are free from that bond. Now you are free from the chains that held you back. Now you have open space in your heart, in your soul, in your mind to experience positive things in your life, because you have learned self-mastery and the power of forgiveness. Another thing that you could do, write down the names of each and every single person that's hurt you, what they did. Sit with it. I'm not telling you to pretend that nothing happened, because that thing actually did happen to you and it was hurtful. Write down each and every one of those person's names. Sit with it for a second. How did that make you feel at the time? Because you must release in order to find peace. You cannot suppress emotions because that makes you physically and mentally unwell. So if you have to cry, cry, let it out. Those are cosmic raindrops cleaning your soul on an internal level. They're not a sign of weakness. They're a sign of power, strength, and resilience that you are woman enough, man enough, whatever you want to call it, to have the bravery and strength inside of you to say, I feel these emotions and I'm now letting these emotions go in peace, love, and light. And that you chose wisdom over resentment. Once you've sat with these emotions, take that piece of paper, burn it. Now, what you've done for your subconscious mind is just said, I have burned any energetic ties to these people that have hurt me. It is not just a ritual, a metaphysical ritual. It is a psychological understanding that now you no longer care about these people and what they've done to you. Your energetic cords have been cut. The negativity has been eliminated. And now you have opened yourself up for new experiences, for new people, for enlightenment, for joy, for peace, for happiness. Your world is going to shift instantaneously once you forgive everybody, no matter what they've done. Now you might say, listen, Karim, I have to see some of these people on a regular basis. What do I do about that? Here's the thing. You've cut the energetic tie to them. Their words no longer affect you. And when they engage you in any type of arguments, you know you have the wisdom now to walk away because you are no longer energetically connected to them. You have cut that cord. You have burned that story. You have started a new narrative in your life. You are now untouchable. You have mastered self-power, resilience, strength. You are writing a brand new story of your life. Here's your book. Write it. Here's your mic. Use it. You have the power of your voice now. It's back. You're back. Now you're proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. You are not going to let other people's actions dictate the way you live your life, because you want to live your life to the fullest. These chains are now broken. The ties are cut. You are free from all negativity. So if you have to see this person and they say something negative to you, it does not affect you anymore because you're like water now. You flow like water. Be like water, like Bruce Lee said. Be like water. When you see a waterfall and you put your hand through it, what happens? The water keeps flowing. The water keeps going. The water is resilient. The only thing that happened is your hand got wet, but the water was untouched. That's self-mastery. That's inner resilience. That's inner power. Your aura is beautiful. You were born with a golden aura. Imagine it as a cosmic garden full of beautiful roses, green grass, chirping birds, beautiful mountains. Now resentment, anger, and bitterness, that's ivy and weeds and a loud scream of why did that happen to me? Why me? That's scaring the birds away from your cosmic aura, your frequency, your field, your vibration. When you remove these emotions from your life, from your psyche, from your mind, body, soul, the world opens up to new opportunities. Your perspective, your lens changes. You see the world differently because you must understand that every person came here to teach a lesson and you came here to teach lessons as well. So what lessons do you want to teach people? You want to teach people about love, compassion, joy, happiness, how to forgive. You cannot change other people. It is not your job to make them understand. It is your job to take care of your inner vessel. It is your job to tend to your aura, your golden aura, which is now shining brighter than ever because you have released all negativity. And now that you've done this, God, source, and the universe, I refer to God as source, and then there's the universe. When you take 2 steps forward in acts of forgiveness, the universe and God's source will take 10 steps forward and push you into this new life of excitement where you will manifest all of your dreams as they are already existing in your present reality because you just did an energetic shift. You did one of the most noble acts one person can do, and that is forgiveness. You have forgiven yourself. You have forgiven everybody else. Now it's time for you to live this new life. And how are you going to live this new life? Are you going to travel? Are you going to take up new exercise routines? Are you going to join a yoga class? Are you going to join a dance class? Because movement, I'm telling you, movement, especially dance, and do it like nobody's watching. You know that phrase, dance like nobody's watching? Do that. Get in front of the TV, get in front of the computer, wherever you are, put on a pair of headphones and just dance. That's gonna make your energy flow into a positive vibration and a positive frequency. So be like water, flow. Are you gonna join a dance class? Are you gonna learn the tango? Are you gonna learn the hip hop dance? You will now enjoy music much more. You will now enjoy the sunshine much more. It will be much brighter when you look outside. You will now start to appreciate nature. The things you chased are gonna now chase you because you opened up this space, and you can only manifest when your cup is full. You cannot manifest from an empty cup full of sadness, resentment, and anger. Your vibrational cup, for example, when it's full of joy, compassion, and happiness, will continue to full and manifest with peace of mind, joy, happiness, money, whatever it is that you desire will now start chasing you. Because this one single act has now changed your entire perspective. You have let go of the past. You're now creating a new, beautiful story that's going to be filled with love, laughter, joy, time with your loved ones. And remember, you're doing this for your well-being. Now, from a medical standpoint, studies have shown that resentment and anger lead to high levels of blood pressure, spikes in your cortisol level, and it weakens your immune system. So now what happens when you release those emotions? Your blood pressure will decrease. Your cortisol levels will decrease. Your immune system will get stronger because now you are vibrating at this frequency of happiness and joy. And this is science mixed with the metaphysical. I always talk about esoteric and exoteric, and the balance being the key. So forgiveness, it helps your mental well-being. It helps your emotional well-being. It clears up your heart chakra. Your heart will feel lighter. Your physical health will get better. You will have better experiences in your life. You will have meaningful relationships. And now you have mastered yourself. When you master yourself, you can master anything. And now that you've mastered yourself, and your cup, your proverbial cup, is full of positive emotions, and you're vibrating at a high frequency of joy, love, compassion, your manifestations are going to match that through the law of vibration and come into you so fast at lightning speed, and all of your desires are now a reality. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. I love you guys. I hope this did something for you. Please like, share, subscribe. I would sincerely appreciate it. And a lot of love, a lot of blessings. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.